Hey guys, it's Super Gaming here. I hope you all are having a lovely day, and welcome to School of the Lost, Chapter 2, Thoughts. Stay tuned for the end, because I have 3 bloopers to share with you guys. My favorite will be the very last one, where my voice went all high-pitched. Okay, so let's begin. Homura and Miyuki Akishu were exact opposites. While Homura had straight, short black hair, Miyuki had long, curly blonde hair. While Homura had dark brown eyes, Miyuki had clear blue eyes. Their reactions to what Scarlet had told them were different as well. "We're going to a school for magical girls?" Miyuki squealed. Homura crossed her arms. "You either have the wrong girls or you're a complete nut. Magic doesn't exist. If it did, our mom and dad would still be here." The back alleyway had suddenly been colorful a moment ago, yet it was black and white now. Perhaps it was because they had been saved, but then their savior turned out to be crazy. Scarlet smiled patiently. She held up her gun, this time with it sitting in the palm of her hand. "Watch," she told the 2 girls. She dropped the weapon, but instead of it hitting the ground, the gun vanished into bright red sparks. Miyuki yelped in amazement. "You can learn to do that and more at the School of the Lost." Homura lay in bed the next morning, pondering what Scarlet had told them. That magic had been pretty convincing. Homura couldn't find any holes to poke to disprove it. But if we were born with powers, how come we haven't used them by accident?" Homura had asked Scarlet. "Power doesn't show itself until proper training," Scarlet had replied. She had then told Homura and Miyuki to meet her in town square the next day. Homura rolled over in her bed. It wasn't really a bed, more a pile of soft leaves she and Miyuki had put together. Miyuki was still asleep on another pile a few feet away. If Homura and Miyuki had magic powers, why hadn't their parents? A few years ago, the girls' parents had left the house and not come back. A few days later, Homura had gone out in town and discovered that they had been killed in a car crash. Homura and Miyuki had left home, scared of being split apart by adoption. They had been street rats ever since. Homura felt herself being shaken awake. Opening her eyes and squinting against the sun, she saw Miyuki beside her. Homura must have fallen back asleep. "Homura, wake up," Miyuki said. "We're seeing Scarlet today." Homura sat up, moving her hair from her eyes. I'm up," she said groggily. Perhaps an hour later, Homura and Miyuki were making their way through the streets of Onsen toward town square. Unlike the day before, the sky was incredibly bright, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Homura and Miyuki hadn't been through that part of town in a long time. Homura didn't remember the sun being as bright in a while either. Was she happy about she and her sister finally having a home again? No, she told herself she wasn't. For all she knew, Scarlet could be a murderer, and she'd be dead by tomorrow morning. But she hit a roadblock every time she thought about Scarlet having no good plans for them. Why would the woman go through so much trouble saving Homura and Miyuki from the gang if she was just going to kill them anyway? If she had let the gang kill the girls, then she wouldn't have blood on her gun. Miyuki was darting about, excited by the new surroundings. 10 minutes later, Homura and Miyuki arrived at town square. Scarlet was easily noticed because of her red hair. "Hello," she said when the girls walked up to her. "Glad you could make it. I have 4 other girls to pick up for the first year class. Come on." Okay guys, that was School of the Lost Chapter 2. I am very aware that it was shorter than usual. Than the last chapter, I didn't quite know what I wanted to happen in this one, because it was just kind of an in-the-middle thing. But the next one, I have a plan for it. It'll be great. So, I'm currently seeing you guys later. Don't forget to let your imagination fly and to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! See you in the bloopers. Hey guys, it's Super Gaming here. I hope you all are having a lovely day, and welcome to Chapter 2 of School of the Lost. As you can see, the chapter is Thoughts. I couldn't come up with the name, I'm sorry. Yeah, so, let's go.
I'm not sorry.
Hey guys, it's Super Gaming here. I hope you all are having a lovely day, and I can't. dad. Hey guys, it's